We don't really look at it like that, like we're defending anything. It's a new season, it's a new team, and quite honestly, we haven't even talked about last season or the accomplishments or anything about it. It's like I said, totally different team, totally different personality, and with that comes new everything. So we got to start from square one. We have so many freshmen. We do have a great core returning, but at the same time, it's a totally different team. Courtney and Kit, arguably the two best players that we've ever had come through our program, certainly amongst the best, and they have gone through kind of the full spectrum as far as starting their freshman year and coming into a team that was not very good at all, and having to really be maybe the best players immediately, and taking their lumps along the way and doing so, and then getting a little better their sophomore year, and then winning the conference last year and getting to play in an NCAA tournament game. And we hope that they can take the next progression and make a little run in that NCAA tournament. But it's a long way to get there. And then Morgan, it was great to have her back. And I say back even though we never had her. We recruited her. She was maybe one of the top recruits that we ever had, and so to get her to finally actually suit up and play for us was exciting. And I think she kind of needed that year, and she had a couple little injuries that once she finally started getting a little bit of a comfort level, that then she was out for a week or so with an ankle, nothing serious, but it was two separate ankle injuries that she really played her two best games in two of the last 3 games of the season. So we really think that she's going to have a monster year too. So certainly a strong senior class, and just looking forward to the next 4 months, and not after when they leave. Lindsay played really well in the first scrimmage, as did Jasmine, and then she had a couple little things. We hope to get them back, but they look really good. Both of them look much improved from last year, and I think that both from a game standpoint, but also their leadership, they've really stepped into that role as now being that next in line, and they've done a really nice job with that. So looking forward to getting Lindsay back today, and hopefully Jasmine back soon, and they're going to be expected to have significant roles on our team, both on the floor and as leaders. We thought we lost, a couple of really good players, but we thought we lost a couple of great intangible people and leaders. Not only Goldie, but Colleen Ames and Daria Duncan. They were both, tremendous intangible people, and the leadership that they provided. So instead of just saying we're losing some leadership, losing intangibles, we actually made a list and kind of talked to the returning players, also talked to those 33 that were leaving, and said, like, what are we losing in you? And we kind of made a comprehensive list, and then talked about, okay, who can fill those roles? So, again, I think it's ultimately not, you don't really replace those kind of people, but at least the traits that and the characteristics that they brought to the team, we think that we have an idea of where those things can come from, and hopefully those people are going to step into those roles that we're going to ask them to fill, and try to do it the best they can in filling those big shoes that they have to fill. Because while we do have a really strong returning core, it's pretty much it's thin. We need some depth, and so Paige Niemeyer and Marion Dietz have come in, and you would not believe that they're freshmen if you watched us practice or watched them play in the scrimmages we had. They're very mature, very intelligent basketball players, intelligent young women, period, but very intelligent basketball players. And so they've really stepped right in, and they've both started in both of our scrimmages and played very well. So we're certainly expecting those two to have big years. And Kiki Glover, she had a really nice outing in the exhibition game against UAlbany, and played well there. So played very aggressively, fearlessly, and she's going to be a nice component to our team and give us a dimension of being able to attack the basket and create for other people and create for herself. And then we hope that a couple other ones step up and give us something also. Felicia Teep's a really talented, athletic kid, and she's just trying to figure out the exact why we're doing things, and that takes some time, but we think that she's going to be a really good player too. We always try to play the toughest schedule we can put together, but we really thought that this year we needed to challenge them, because we think we have a team that could be pretty good, and so I'd rather find that out right away, or at least find out where exactly we are and where we need to go, as opposed to maybe playing some teams that would be easier wins, and being 5-0 or whatever going into conference play. We may end up being 0-5, but we're going to know where we stand, and we're going to know, that even if we end up that way, that we know we got a good team if we were able to equate well to that level of competition. So, we know we're playing a really strong opening weekend, and after that first 3 games, we'll have a pretty good idea of where we're at and where we need to go. And win or lose, we obviously got a long ways to go, but we'll have a better idea of how we need to get there and where exactly we are.